Hey there, Jaguars. Welcome back to Weekend Warm Up. I'm Princess McCrary with co-host Jeremiah Kane. This week we will be sitting with Watson, running for SGA president, giving you the deets on all the fun, exciting activities coming up for your weekend, giving you your weekend weather and your Insta picks for Netflix. All this and more as we prepare to dive into your weekend. Weekend Warm Up starts now. Hey there, welcome back to Weekend Warm Up. I'm Princess McCrary here with Jeremiah Kane.
How you doing?
Good. So tell me, how was your past weekends?
It's pretty good.
Was it?
Yes.
Did you do anything exciting?
I did a lot of things that were exciting.
Oh, that's nice. So how's life in your new apartment? I remember last time you said you were moving.
It's good. It's all come together. I've already unpacked and everything. It looks nice.
And then did you buy like new furniture?
I had to get a new bed because I had a studio before.
Oh, you did?
So you get you don't have a bedroom when you have a studio. You had a futon that's a couch and
Really?
So
They just like flipped out into a bed?
Yeah. So now that's my couch in the living room. So I have a bed in the bedroom.
So technically you have two beds.
Yes.
So if you ever had guests stay over,
The
flip out
living
the
room
futon.
is the guest room. Exactly.
I know one of my roommates, she's like looking for apartment shopping. She went and looked at a studio. I guess she never heard of a studio apartment before. Yeah. And she was like, Princess, I went and looked at a studio apartment. Do you know what a studio apartment is? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, it's just one room and a kitchen and a bathroom. And I was like, that's what a studio apartment is.
It was funny when I walked into it the first time, even though I knew what a studio was. Yeah. But you walk into it and I was going to like look around and see all the, and then you're like, oh wait, I've already done it.
You've already looked around. Everything is right.
As soon as you walk in the door, you've seen everything. But this place is a lot nicer. I like it. And it's right down the street from the school.
Is it? So you moved like closer to campus?
Yes. It's like in bicycle distance if I wanted to do that. If I had a bicycle. Evidently, if you know how to ride a bicycle, I should still be able to do it. Because that's what they always say. It's like riding a bicycle. But I haven't used one in a long time.
I haven't either. I remember I got one for like my 9th birthday. And oddly, on the day of my party, someone stole the bike. Like, I lived in an apartment.
Oh, that's messed up.
And I left it outside. Like, I'm so excited I got a new bike. And I learned to ride that morning. And someone had taken the bike. It wasn't there. We walked back in the house that night. My mom was like, "Where's your new bike?"
That's sad. That's just sad.
I don't mean to laugh. That is sad. And we couldn't find the bike. We like walked through the entire apartment complex. We could not find the bike. That's kind of sad. So,
on a happier note,
yes.
Let's see what's going on this weekend. See the South Alabama football Red versus Blue spring game is Saturday. That's March 29th, with the kickoff set for 11 a.m. at Ladd People Stadium. The spring football game is open to anyone and it's free, no tickets required. Entry begins at 10 a.m. The parking lot will be open at 8 a.m. and tailgating is encouraged. So that actually sounds kind of cool.
That does sound exciting. I didn't hear about that. Yeah. Is that like when they say red versus blue, is that going to be the football players or is that going to be like random teams?
I have no idea.
Because I was wondering.
But it does sound fun.
Yeah, red versus blue. Hopefully it is the players. Who doesn't like to see the football players? Hopefully, hopefully it is the players. And on a related note, JAGAT applications are now available. If you don't know what that is, those are like, I don't know what to call them, but JAGATs, of course. But what they basically do,
like the flight course?
No, it's what they do. They like go to high schools. They help recruit football players for the South Alabama football team.
Oh, nice.
And they give like tours around the field house for like families who are coming and want their like their sons to be a part of the football team. And basically they go to you have to be available for every single home game. So that is one obligation. If you can't make it to every home game, you really can't be one, because they want you to sit with the families, talk with the families, and just get them excited for their sons to play for our team.
That actually seems like a neat thing to do. Recruiting.
Yeah, and all you have to do is go straight by the field house. Go straight to the field house and pick up an application. So that's fun. I think a lot of females will be interested in that. I mean, you get to meet all the football players. Who wouldn't want to hang out with football players? I know I would.
Another thing for women, anybody can go to it, but the women's softball team, they're playing Louisiana Monroe at 1 p.m. on Saturday. That's a double header. And again, they're playing at 1 p.m. on Sunday. And as a USA student, you receive complimentary tickets to women's softball games at Jaguar Field with a valid university ID. And you receive complimentary tickets at ticket sales tables. You get them at the Jaguar Field, at the sales table.
And with JAG IDs, I've noticed a lot lately, people have been talking about losing their JAG IDs. So a quick tip, if you did lose your JAG ID or misplace it, you could stop by the academic support building. Is that what it's called? And like when you walk in, it says JAG Productions, and you can get it replaced. I think a new one is $25, 20 or 25. Yeah, I've never lost. I know my roommate lost hers, and she had to go. I think it was either $20 or $25. So if you've misplaced it and you feel like you're missing out on free events because you don't have a student ID, stop by the academic support thingy, and they'll happily replace it for you. The academic support building.
Actually, in that same building, that's where Jaguar Production is.
Really?
I
should know that, shouldn't it? I should know that.
That's actually a neat place because, you can get like free movie tickets just for having an
Oh
ID.
yeah,
that's stuff like that. So
I did that last semester. I think you're allowed 15 a semester.
I'm not sure. All you gotta do is go pick them up. It's kind of a neat thing.
And I know this is like a bad thing, but I remember like last semester when I told all my friends about it, they were like, "Are you serious?" And they're like, "Go get me tickets," not realizing they can go get them too. And it's like if they want to go to it, because a normal nighttime movie is like $10. Yeah. So I would go buy the ticket for $5 for them and sell it to them for $8. I'm like, the ticket is $8.
And now you've confessed that.
Yes, and well, keeping my secret from.
So it's not tied to your name?
Yeah, it's tied. You give them your JAG card. You can only get 15. You have to give them your JAG ID, and you only get 15 a semester. And it's like every time you go get one, they swipe your card.
Oh, gotcha.
So like you get 15 tickets.
But anybody can use it.
Yeah, that's one thing everyone was confused about. It's like a voucher, and all you have to do is say, "Hey, I want this movie ticket." You give them the voucher, and they give you the ticket for the movie. So I would just go buy them all at one time, and then when people are like, "I want a movie ticket," I'm like, "Well, I have a free movie ticket pass for $8 if you want it."
So that's neat. Not so you can sell them, but like so you can
not to resale, but
bring somebody with you.
And then it's like it's $5 for whatever movie, because I know nighttime movies. The total now for a nighttime movie is like $10.25.
So that's a free date.
Yeah,
you can bring somebody with you, and it's free too.
It is for $5. Who doesn't want to see a $5 movie? Another thing, as far as I know, since we're talking about movies, there's gonna be, I want to say, a play downtown called Madam Butterfly. Tickets for students are $10, and tickets for the general public range between $30 to $60. So if tickets are $30 to $60, it must be a real good play. So I would check that out. And it's going to be Friday at the Mobile Civic Theater, and it's going to start at 8 p.m. So that sounds like something exciting to do.
It does sound kind of neat. And I go to a lot of plays. We had to go to a play in. I took drama class. I think that might be the place we went.
The Mobile Civic Theater?
I think so. It was some
I've
little
always
theater.
just known about the Civic Center and the Convention Center.
It was just neat. I don't think It's not something I do all the time, but it's just
Yeah.
neat to do every once in a while.
to go see a play.
Yeah.
I know my drama teacher last semester, he was like, he highly encourages plays.
Yeah.
But he was like, he go to like real nice plays. He said he would spend anywhere to like over $100 on tickets.
Wow. Yeah, that's how some of the ones in Atlanta were.
Like $100. I couldn't see
Yeah, at the
myself spending that
Fox.
much on a play
Yeah.
though.
I hadn't, but I know you can.
Yeah, he was like, like how people, you know how you just get money, you're like, I'm saving up for this, I'm saving up for that. He was like, I would save up to go see plays. He's like, they're that expensive if you want to see a really good play.
I did go to one that I got free tickets for, and it was
Was it really
it
nice?
was nice.
I might try that one day. Put that on my bucket list. Go see
Yeah.
a expensive play.
Go to the Fox in Atlanta.
Yes, go see a play on Broadway or something.
But yeah, Broadway's gonna be even more than this.
Yeah.
But back in Mobile, there's actually a fun run this weekend.
Fun run. Sounds
that's-
exciting.
It's Farmer Fit, which is part of the Harrison School of Pharmacy, is hosting a set your own pace 5K run/walk. I guess you can do either one you want. The race is Saturday, March 29th at 8 a.m. on the intramural fields. And it's for a good cause. The money actually goes to a local nonprofit that helps people through prescription assistance, I guess if you can't pay for your prescriptions. It's just $10 to sign up, and to do that, you just go to the website, which is on your screen. It sounds like a lot of fun. And they should
Yeah.
have goodie bags and stuff.
Sounds exciting. Something to check out.
Yeah.
But it's time for us to cut to a commercial break. So when we come back, we'll have. What are we doing when we come back? We'll have
The guest
Jeremiah.
segment.
Yeah. Oh.
The guest.
When we come back, we'll have our guest segment.
Only 10% of us get enough daily exercise.
And that number is dropping.
Nearly 30% of us are overweight or obese.
As a result, we now have a shorter life expectancy than our parents.
But give us the right start in sports, and we'll never stop. Learn how at activeforlife.ca.
Welcome back. We're sitting here with Danielle Watson, running for SGA president.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us this week.
Thank you for allowing me to come. I really appreciate it.
So how's your week been so far?
It's been really good. Very busy with classes and campaigning. but
And
I've
how's the
enjoyed it.
campaign going?
Campaigning is going actually really well. Just meeting different supporters have come up to me, and actually students that I've gone up to meeting that I've never met before. I really enjoy talking to the student body, so it's been really fun.
That is, it sounds like you have a very people's personality.
Thank you.
So I guess
Try-
that'll be a good quality for president.
I try to be a people's person.
What first interested you in like? you
In
know?
SGA?
Yeah.
Really, my freshman year, I was not involved at all. And I just thought, maybe I should get involved in some organizations. And I saw SGA because I was in SGA in high school. And it was something that I was really interested. So I ended up running for College of Allied Health Senator and ended up making it. So I just continued on from there.
And it just, everything kept falling into
Yeah,
place.
it
Your
did.
parents must be very proud.
I hope so. I hope they are.
Yeah, it seems. We went to the debate the other day.
Yeah.
How was it? Were you nervous, scared beforehand?
I'm not even going to lie. I was very nervous. I really was, just because it was my first, actually my second debate, but first one for the president or whatever. And this is something that I'm really passionate about. So getting up there, talking in front of everybody, letting them see me for the first time as a candidate, it was really important to me. But once I got up there, I was pretty good.
Oh,
You
that's
seem
good.
really relaxed. I was, of course, there behind the camera
Yeah.
watching. And you didn't seem nervous. So.
I tried not to be.
Yeah, I see.
Behind,
your
I was like,
little
ugh.
flyers. It's like in my sorority house, we have like your little flyers, the
Aw.
ones with the "we can do
Yeah.
it" sitting all over like
Yeah.
the table in the chapter room, and I'm like, that is cute. Like,
Yeah.
how was it taking pictures for that?
It was fun. It was actually an idea that we came up with one day. We were sitting there. We were like, well, you're the only female. Why not do Rosie the Riveter? And it just went from there. Like, literally, it took us maybe 30 minutes to think about it, plan it, take the pictures, and go.
Really?
And I had an amazing graphic designer. Shout out to Trey Bahath for doing that, my photographer as well. And we just went from there. He saw an idea and he went with it. So
It looks perfect. I was
you.
like, when I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
let me look at that again. What is that? That
was
was really
fun.
cute.
It was
I thought
really
that was
fun.
very creative and
Thank
real
you.
cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I heard that you have like, you're doing like an anti-bullying.
I'm starting up an anti-bullying campaign.
That's really important.
Yeah, it's very important. I see a lot of, I'm actually a mentor for high school girls, grades 9 through 12, and I see that a problem in some of the schools. So I wanted to start up something to help out the middle school and high school kids, even the elementary school ages. I see that going on. You see it on social media, and it's not something that sits with me well. So I wanted to do something about it. So that is something that I'm starting up, and still looking for supporters to help me out with that. Really appreciate that. But we will be starting up everything in the fall, planning throughout the summer.
Yeah,
Sounds
like
like you
a-
really got your stuff
You
together.
have like a website or anything for that? Or Facebook
Well,
page?
trying to start stuff up. I will start a Facebook page probably towards the end of the summer once planning is actually done with. And then I'll go ahead and post that to everybody, let them see what actually we have done and put together for it. So
I have to look for that.
I will keep y'all updated on that.
And speaking of Facebook, if you want to watch the debate from yesterday, was it yesterday?
No, it was
Monday. The debate from Monday with the SGA elections that is available. Is it Jag TV's
Jack TV's
Facebook account?
page.
And you can
Yes.
just go on there, watch a debate, hear what they had to say, hear everyone's opinions. It helps a lot. That was my first time going to like an election debate. And it was actually, I was there for just the first half, but it was very informative. It really was. So,
Actually, that was Tuesday, wasn't it?
was it? It was
It was
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Right.
The
Right,
debate
it
was,
was Tuesday.
yes, Tuesday night.
it
The
was
debate
Tuesday.
was Tuesday
Of
night.
course, today is
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. So the debate, it was real nice. It's very informative. So I recommend everyone go to Facebook if you wasn't there to go and watch it.
A lot of good information.
Definitely.
lot of good
Actually, I found out a lot about the SGA that I didn't know. Like, actually, I didn't have any idea what the SGA did before.
Yeah.
And I guess a lot of people don't.
Yeah, and a lot of students don't. I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of students don't know what SGA does, and that's something that I'm working to help promote. Going to different student organizations, going to talk to different students, telling them, what SGA is, other than being an appropriations bank for
Yeah.
students, and getting more involved. So.
Which is how I found out
Yeah.
SGA. Well, you came to the sorority house, and that was the first time I'd really heard of SGA.
Yeah.
And then Molly
course.
Miller, she kind of told us a little rundown of what it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that is it. We need to get
Get
out
more
to
involved,
Yeah.
with SGA, and we definitely need to promote it more as well. SGA needs to promote ourselves more to the student body, and that's something that I definitely am trying to work on for that.
You
Are
got
you
an event
feeling
coming
good?
up, right?
Yeah, SGA. SGA week is April 7th through the 9th. That is a Monday through Wednesday. We're still planning the different events and the different days, but those are the set dates that SGA week will be on. So definitely look out for that. Yeah.
We like events.
Yeah.
Yes, we
It should be
love
fun.
events.
Getting to know everybody, getting to know all of the senators and officers. It should be a good event.
That's nice.
week.
Which I'm only a freshman, but it seems like you guys really do try to work with the students, which is nice to know that. Oh, it's kind of like going to a friend and letting them know what you want to be
Definitely.
changed.
And that's how
Yeah.
we want it to be. That's definitely how we want it to be.
So I think that's going to help a lot with elections. That y'all coming like friends and not like, vote me, president. I will make change.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'll work out. I think it's going to go good. I think
Yeah.
elections are going to be pretty nice.
Definitely.
From all the things that y'all have done and all the sheet signs around
Oh my
campus, if
Paint
someone
everywhere.
doesn't vote, it's because they've been sleeping under a rock. I swear, every time I drive around the traffic circle, it's like sheet sign, sheet sign, sheet
Yeah,
sign.
Definitely.
Going to the student center, sheet signs everywhere.
And glitter
So,
and paint
Glitter.
everywhere.
Yes.
Just everywhere.
Was it hard doing sheet signs? I did sheet signs once, and it was a pain.
At first, I was getting used to it. I've done them a couple years for SGA, but I never did as many as I've done now.
How many have you done? Like, how many do you have hanging?
I have, I want to say 8 or 9 sheets and 11 or 12 pillowcase half size. So about 20 to 22.
Ooh, and you had to paint all that? Did you
Yeah.
paint it by yourself?
Well, I
or-
had my roommate. She helped me some with them, but hanging them up was the hassle.
I know paint had to get expensive too. That's a
Oh,
lot of
definitely.
paint to buy.
Yeah. It lasted a while, though. The paint did, so it's pretty fun.
I know you're, of course, running for president this term, and you said you even did this all the way back to high school. Have you done other offices before?
For SGA?
Yeah.
Well, I held a senator position for the College of Allied Health.
You said that.
And actually currently I am the SGA Attorney General right now. I deal with Higher Education Day, planning for that with the STARS Committee, going to Montgomery and different places to speak to state legislators.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's been fun.
I hope everything goes good.
Thank you so much.
Hope the election turns out nice.
Thank you.
We're going to cut to a break. Also, if you're wondering, vote Molly Miller for Student at Large with SGA. And when we come back, we're going to have Jeremiah give you your weekend warm-up weather. Thank you.
Don't want you to stand here beside me. Now I'm breathing out.
Stopping bullying starts with you. Find out more at charactersunite.com.
Welcome back. Now we're going to toss things over to Jeremiah with your weekend weather.
Hello all, I'm Jeremiah Kane, and here's your weekend weather. Friday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 77. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 60. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy with a low around 64. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, a slight chance of showers, mostly cloudy, with a high near 74. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 53. Southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 51. North winds around 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 77. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 46. All right, Princess, back to you.
Thanks, Jeremiah. Since things are starting to warm up, we want to find out what y'all's favorite beach was. Here's what some of you guys had to say. What's your favorite beach?
My favorite beach would be the Biloxi Gulfport Beach because that's where I live.
I would guess I would have to say Panama.
And why?
It's just so many people and it's just a good time.
My favorite beach in Alabama is definitely probably Gulf Shores. When I was in high school, that's where I spent almost all my spring breaks and a lot of memories there. So
my favorite beach would have to be Lake Michigan because I'm not from here. I'm from Chicago, so the beach is 2 blocks away from my house, so that would probably have to be my favorite beach.
My favorite beach is Destin because I like their sand.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I like Dolphin Island mostly because it's pretty clean. There's not many weird people that are going to bother me, and the sun actually hits the sand at a right angle so that the water looks like it's clean and it's not disgusting.
Dolphin Island, I do believe. I've taken my girls out there a couple of times and they really enjoy it. I've been to Gulf Shores and it's just generally too crowded.
Destin.
Destin, do you have a reason why?
No, not really. It's really nice there and it's a lot more peaceful to me than like Panama City.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. Those were a lot of great answers. Now back to Jeremiah with our Netflix Insta Picks of the Week.
Thanks for that, Princess, and welcome to your weekend warm-up Insta-Picks. All of your picks are available to watch instantly on Netflix. Coming this Saturday, Season 6 of Mad Men will be available to watch instantly. That gives you about 2 weeks to catch up before Season 7 starts on AMC. For those who don't know, this series is set in 1960s New York. It takes a peek inside an agency in an era where the cutthroat industry has a glamorous lure. When the cigarette smoke clears and the martinis are set down, at the center of it all is a womanizing admin, Don Draper. Of course, the first 5 seasons are already available on Netflix, and if you haven't watched them, you can. And currently, Mad Men has a member average of 4.1 stars and is rated TV 14.
Side of the road that screams with reassurance that whatever you're doing,
You are okay.
A man like you I'd follow into combat blindfolded. And I wouldn't be the first. Am I right, buddy?
I'm living like there's no tomorrow because there isn't one.
This place really runs on charm.
I'm not gonna let a woman talk to me like this.
I hear she's a nice girl.
Who wants that? Even if you do get my job, you'll never run this place. Wanna know why? Because no one will like you.
Excuse me, is he expecting you?
He's not expecting anything.
I don't think I realized it until this moment, but it must be hard being a man.
I cheated myself like I knew I would.
What's your secret?
I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good.
For our movie new release of the week, we have Mr. Nobody. The last mortal in a world of immortals, Nemo Nobody begins reviewing his life at the age of 120, trying to determine if he made the right decisions. Potential choices during a pivotal moment on a train platform leads to several possible lives. This movie is rated R.
Nobody, a man who doesn't exist. We don't know who Mr. Nobody is. Neither does he. Our patient's memories are confused.
So, Nemo, have you made up your mind? Do you want to come with me, or do you want to stay with your father? We cannot go back. That's why it's hard to choose.
Nemo!
You have to make the right choice. As long as you don't choose, everything remains possible.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Did you stay with your father or go with your mother?
Remember.
Hello, Nemo. I want you.
I want you too.
For as much as Anna and Nemo have consented together in holy wedlock, for as much as Elise and Nemo,
Jean and Nemo have joined themselves to each other.
Everything that you say is contradictory. Of all those lives, which one is the right one?
Do you love me?
I couldn't live without you.
You're the first and last person I'll ever love.
I love you. I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid I haven't been alive enough.
For our retro pick of the week, we have Terminator 2: Judgment Day from 1991. In this movie, a reprogrammed Terminator arrives from the future to protect young John Connor from a relentless shape-shifting cyborg. This is a great sequel to Terminator, which is not on Watch Instantly, but this one is actually better. And anyway, you don't really have to see the first one to enjoy this one. Terminator 2 has a 4-star memory rating and is rated R.
Stay down!
Go now!
We gotta stick together!
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator 2: Judgment Day. This time, he's back. For good.
Trust me.
All right, that's it for our weekend Instapicks. Hope you have some great ideas for an evening in this weekend. Princess, back to you.
Thanks again for joining us on Weekend Warm Up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'm Princess Di McQuarrie.
And I'm Jeremiah Kane.
And we'll see you next week as we dive into your weekend.